welcome to Mason, Leominster, Massachusetts, for the March edition of the King of the Hill Ladder Handicap Edition. We got, this is our number 3 versus number 4 matchup. Chris Powers on your left on lane 21. It's going up against Mike Nardone, who has just put up 3 spares in a row. But Chris is getting 12 pins and has made 1 spare himself. However, we'll be open here after the 9 drop. We are in the 4th box. Join it, that was a 10. And Powers, with the 12 pins, is at 54 through 4. Nardone had a spare, put 7 on his first one, 6 on his second, and now working on his 3rd spare in a row. Back on the head pin. That is known as the Greek Church in 10-pin bowling. That's a 5. So that puts him, I believe, right at 54. Basically at a tie match with the handicap included. And Nardone goes open in the 5th. Powers with the bun behind his, I think that's a fishing hat. Comes in with a 95 average. Mike Nardone, 111, was recently in 2nd place at the Steve Reno Bogey Lanes Memorial Classic. He'll finish the 5th with an 8, and that was a 62 half. And a good bit of pinning there by Powers. He's at 63, so a 1-pin lead for the lower seeded Chris Powers, the 95 bowler, getting 12 pins. Mike Nardone, recent King of the Hill in several places. I've called one of his matches in Whitensville. Spare time amusements recently. Powers, right on the head pin, leaves a 3-1. Nardone has the Caleri. He's got the 4 horsemen and the sleeper pin back there, the 8. Powers will be open, still facing 4. Nardone right on the head pin, but takes out the 8, the 1, and the 3 alone. Match is now tied. Nardone picks up the one pin there, knocking down 8. So Powers is at 70 through 6. Nardone at 70. Nardone had to get there by means of 3 spares. Powers on a 1 spare and his 12-pin handicap. First ball. The lob was called by our lob line judge. Jim Mazzacaro, that's right. Called that one a lob, and he's trying to. Nardone comes in on the 3-pin and takes just the 5. He was open in the 6th anyway. Fresh rack, 2nd ball now for Powers. We'll turn the camera a little bit to the right, and you'll see Jim where he sits over there. Back on the head pin, leaves the 4-1. Oh, what a shot! Nardone sent one high off the wood and over the 6-pin. That one had a chance to go all the way. So that'll be a 7 for Powers. And a 10 for Nardone. He picks up 3 there, and that's the difference right now. Through 7 complete, it's 80 to 77. 3 boxes to go. This is the 2nd rung of the ladder. Chris Powers defeated Brittany Markey, a 113 to 189 just a few moments ago. The winner here will face Steve Spingola. who is a 111 average. So if Nardone prevails, it's going to be a scratch match. And then the two of them will go up against yours truly, Bob Lee, and be giving me probably something like 8 pins. So I come in with a Mason's average of 99. Nardone is open, he's got 9. These are big pins for Powers. He's right on them, gets 2 of them. Nardone picks up 1 more. That's a 4-point advantage now. He's at 90 through 8, 10 over. 90 to 86. Powers in just left of the pocket. Punches out the 4 horsemen and 1. Nardone is on the left, grabs 3 out of the left side. That's good for the horseman. Nardone on cleanup gets everything but the head pin and the 7. Good 10. And Nardone trying to hold serve, does not. He drops 2. That brings the lead down to 2 with 1 to play. We're in the 10th box. First ball coming up from Chris Powers, down 2 pins on your right in the gray shirt. Mike Nardone, we're in nothing to lose on your left. Off the head pin, 8, 9, and a strike! A slow motion strike! Nardone now matching, no! He will take 9 and has the head pin. Remember, he has a 2-pin lead. Now this is a must make. And it's coming in off the wood. He's got it. He had a guide and he used it. A spare for Nardone. A strike for Powers. Powers now sitting at 96 and 2 balls. Nardone at 98. Right in the pocket again, and he's got the bedpost. So Nardone needs 6 at a minimum, probably 7. He's off, and they're still forward. He's got 7. So now Powers, in his final fill to tie, needs 1. He's got 3 pieces of wood on the left. And that's gonna be good for the tie, and it almost won it for him. 2-box roll-off. Welcome, Scott Sparks. I see you're watching. You've tuned in to Mason's King of the Hill in Leominster, Massachusetts. This is the second rung of the lottery. We had 24 entrants earlier tonight, and a couple of pizzas, and some buffalo wings as well. Chris Powers with 2 boxes of overtime. This one he pulls, but pins are still falling. He gets a 7. That's a side saddle triangle. He's got the 1, 3, and 5. Nardone through the head pin grabs 5. He's got the 3 and 2 remaining. Powers takes the 5 pin. Still looking at 2. And that'll be a 7 for Nard. Well, 7 on the second ball. Sorry. He still has 1 ball left. Sorry. Powers takes 9. Now Nardone. He's aiming on the left, and he draws even. So it's down to 1 box. They've already played 10. This is overtime. A 2-box overtime. Both bowlers got a 9. Powers on lane 22, coming in right down the middle. 3 and 1 split. Nardone, a thin strike on the head pin. He's got that baby split triangle with a sleeper in the back. Powers just off, but he gets it from behind. The 2 and the 4 fall. late. Nardone with a great bid, but look at that. He's got defending wood. That is a challenging piece of wood. He's going to have to get at least one, depending on what happens here. Powers playing the wood, shakes, but does not. Oh, and that's going to do it. Powers with a 1-pin victory over Nardone. Advances with the dramatic strike. 3-pin.
That's tough when it comes down.
Because there are 2 handicap pins? Thank you. So I'll know that next time. Because it was divided by 10? 12 was divided by 10 or something?
It's divided by 5.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that makes sense. So Powers ended up with a 3-pin victory there. Unbeknownst to the announcer, there was the handicap added to the sudden death. But nonetheless, it was dramatic. Now we have Steve Spingola, a 111 average bowler out of Masons. Recently captured one of the Outrun the Bear titles down in Millis, Massachusetts. He also has his name up on the wall here in the boys 320 club. Bowled a 390 game when he was a youth bowler. Off to our right. So your announcer Bob Lee is the current King of the Hill. Before that, last week, and 37 times before that, it was Anthony Karen. Dave Peterson had one earlier. And well, who else do we have on our list? We had a Phil. Linda Brunette was a defending champ. Anyhow. So Chris Powers lives for another day. He will go up against Steve Spingola, and he will receive 12 pins. Spingola first. Just off on the 2-pin, leaves the 1, 7, 8, 10. Powers back on the head pin. Boy, that's the ball that won it for him. He came back with that strike in the 10th box. Spingola with a fantastic spare. And a matching spare from Powers. No blood so far, but 12 pins in Powers' side. You can sort of see it on the top of your screen. That we keep track with the grease pencil method here. Let's go down. Right in the pocket. 9 drop to a covered 9-pin. Another head pin and 8 drop. So far a gain of 1 for Spingola. Some good action. He's in.
There you go.
Had double wood. Made it go. Powers just wide right.
And you got Bob Lee's opponent on one of these.
We're wondering who's going to call the final, however.
Yeah,
Mike?
Yeah,
All right. So Mike will stay here. Yeah. Okay. Mike Nardone, who vanquished in the ladder, will be broadcasting the final, which is going to be a $20 affair.
Hopefully you're getting this.
Oh, I'm a 99 here. Well, and I'll be. He's a 90. Yeah. Chris is a 95, and Steve is a 111. So. Oh, what a night! He's bowling like a maniac. 2 spares and two nine fills.
If I was broadcasting this champ, I'd be like, let him get it out of the way now.
Let's say Mike Nardone says, let him get it out of the way now, and that's 3 marks in a row. And 25 cents out of the kitty, maybe? I don't know. But look at this. 2 spares, and there's really... All right, thank you. So even with the 12-pin lead, Powers has managed to hold on to a 2-pin lead, and both bowlers are in the bonus in the 4th. Oh, missed a head pin. That's a 3. So 51 through 3. Here goes Powers. He's wide left on the 4-pin. That was a 2 fill. Oh! 8 9 drop. But 1 remains. Spingola. 3rd ball coming up. Spingola trails by 1 through 3. Playing high on the wood and knocks it back for a 10, 61. Here comes Powers. Takes 2, and we now are all square. How long was that last game tied? It was a good 3 or 4 boxes in a row, but that it was tied before you picked up the advantage, Mike.
Well, no. Yeah. But then we tied up the last 2 boxes.
Spingola back on the head pin. This one spreads the eagle. Powers, just on the left, grabs a Caleri. Spread eagle is a 1% spare opportunity for a pro, and it won't go here. The Caleri is a 20%er for Powers. Again, that 20% is based on a professional average. Professionals hit their objects about 72% of the time, whereas a 95 bowler is probably closer to 50%. 30, as low as 35 with a good ball. Anyhow, Spingola at the half takes the lead. So that is the first. Even with 3 spares, Powers held on with two spares of his own, fills of 8 and 2 in his 2 marks. But he's getting 12 pins. So anyhow, that is a 70 half for Spingola, a 68 half for Powers. Bowling now on lane 22, just left of the head pin. Leaves the horseman. Spingola grabs 3.
On the bunch.
Off on the right. Left. Big 3rd ball coming up. Spingola gets a spare, uses the right hand wall. We have to take out our Bushnell rangefinder so we can tell you that Powers is throwing a 21-mile-an-hour ball. And Spingola, who's got these 4 spares, on that last one, I was going to say his speed was a factor as he hit the head pin, but there were still 2 pins standing, the 5 and
the wood came off the wall to come back and grab it.
which was only really possible with a ball in the mid-30s or higher, I would say. So let's see what the jugs gun says. 37 mile an hour, and look at that, 5, 7, 10. With some wood, it's not impossible, but it's close.
Not favorable either.
I've seen it made once without wood. Once.
I don't think I ever have.
It wasn't me.
Oh, sorry, get you 2.
It was a 7 fill, however, on the spare. A big fill for Spingola, who takes an 8. But the lead is now 10. 7 from the spare and the rest from pinning. 95 through 7. Spingola is 25 over. Chris Powers is 15 over. 12 of those coming from his handicap. Oh, another one! Boy, Spingola leaving. Might as well get rid of all those. I'm going to have to bowl my best to beat a 125 out of it. I think he's only been giving me about 10 pins. What was his qualifying score?
Like 4 something.
Oh! He'll be open here in the 8th.
They get a 311 after 2.
311 after 2, so with handicap though?
Yeah.
Okay. Spingola picks up
408.
408, and was that with handicap though?
Yeah, it was, I'm sorry, 3 what?
375 scratch. So he's averaging 125 so far today?
Yeah.
Yep. It's showing. He
got your
he
work
qualified first. Yep.
got your work cut.
That's all right. which would, oh boy, he has missed maybe 2 head pins in this set, and that was through 8. His ball's been traveling 37 miles an hour. At Mason's, these are kind of deadish pins and deadish walls. The extra speed is, you know, like we saw that on that one that bounced off the wall. I don't see that with my 29, 26 mile an hour ball.
Well, me either. Well, with that Red Sox ball, man. Those pins do whatever I want them to do.
Get it on its second ball.
Yeah.
Right. So Powers at 100 now through 9. Spingola.
There you go.
Bears in.
There you go.
Takes another 10. That's 115. The lead is 15 in the last box. Triple strike territory for Chris Powers.
You're gonna warm up, right?
Yep. You want to take?
Yeah, I'll take it now.
I hand this over to Mike Nardone, our number 3 finisher.
Chris just left of the head pin. Spingola back on the head pin, but got the check mark on the left. In the hole. So this is all wrapped up. Spanky's gonna move on. The face wobbly. Looking to pick this up a good measure. Just a little right. So Chris finishes with a 104. Spanky finishes with 125. Good game, bud. Well, all right, we're gonna get started. Bob's gonna start out on the left, Steve on the right, switching at the half. Bob Lee, last month's defending champ, looking to do it again, but not gonna be as easy this time. Especially if Steve averages another 125 for the next 2 strikes. Just right of the pocket.
Whoa.
All right. Oh. With his ball, though, this could go. Bob, 2. Not the same result, though. Couldn't get that just.
You were hit.
Yeah. Most other places, he would have got at least 2 out of it. Bob, what a pitch! Takes everything but the 10 pin. Steve starts with 9. Bob with a 10. Adds 1 pin to his already 9-pin lead. So we got a 10-pin difference at this point. Let's see what happens when one of them hits the pocket this time, though. Steve right there. Yeah, everything but the 5-pin. On Brooklyn's side, but great. Great result. Bob, 2. Here's the triangle with the 365. All over it. Steve marks it up in the second. Bob Lee all over his triangle. Matching boxes. Jeremy Seaholm's favorite lead right there, triangle. Just left, but spare lead though. Bob right up top, drops 8 with help though. Some help. Got the double wood in front of the 6 and behind the 6. Good go. Steve just right of that head pin. Takes out 2. So right now we got scores of 25 for Steve, 37 for Bob after 2. Steve gets 9. Brings him up to 34 rather. Bob with his 10. Hey, yeah, absolutely. Brings him up to 47 after 3. Again, left of that head pin. But another spare lead. It's only a matter of time before he starts cashing in on it. Bob just to the right. He's the 4 horsemen on the left with the 10 pin. Right there, he's all over it. Right in that 1-3 block, it runs him. Bob looking to do the same. Oh, what a shot by Bob Lee! Runs the horseman and the head pin goes over, takes out the 10. Wow, what a shot. He's off camera, but he's grinning from ear to ear because that was a beautiful shot. Steve, right in that head pin. The good news is he gets 8 on the fill. The bad news is this is going to be a hell of a shot. Bob just right at that head pin. Drops 5. He's looking for a repeat of the last box. So we got Steve at 52. Oh! Bob at 62 after 4. 10 pin difference. Alright, he's going to look to clean this up with a 10. Steve, on the other hand, looking for anything. He gets 8. He's 60 at the half. And Bob leaves the high-low jack. So Bob will finish with 69 half. Difference of 9 pins, 5 to go in this string. So we're a quarter of the way through the match. Bob's still hanging on to that 9-pin lead. And next string he'll get another 9 pins, so technically it's 18. Why they don't add the 18 in right away is beyond me. Steve! Now, you would think that he hit the pocket, but that is ugly. However, it does go though. He gets right on that 2 pin. Thinking outside. Right there. Just like that. Just like that. What a shot. Yeah. I called it before he threw it though. Yeah. And Bob ends up with an 8. So Steve, with that spear right there, cut into the lead. Right now Bob's up, still up 7. Just left of that head pin. Not quite a Worcester, but close enough. Steve back in the pocket. Another beautiful spare leaf. Drops 7. So that ties it up for this match. Well, this string anyway. 77 apiece through 6. Bob! It was a good bid. Good bid. Takes out 6 of the 8. I'm sorry, 5 of the 8. Remaining 7. And Spanky just couldn't get it all the way over there. Leaves the 10 pin. Bob looking to clean it up, and he does. Grabs the 10. So we got a 1 pin difference. Bob at 87, Steve at 86 through 7. Bob, with the way these gutters are, you might want to leave it there.
Just because we have gutters that are 10 feet deep.
Yeah, nothing comes back. Oh, Bob, right in the pocket. Drops 8. Favorable spare leave over in the corner. Steve, same thing. Another 5-7. Last time it was the 5-7-10, but oh, that's good. That's good.
It just isn't so easy to hit without
Surveying it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It was up really far. Yeah.
I thought the ribbon would bring it back straight.
Yeah. Oh, what a cut! What a cut!
just what I would have predicted. Missed the 4-7, made the 5-7.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the one I thought was going. Yeah. But Bob grabs the 10. Grabs the 10. We're looking at 97 to 96. Steve with a ball. 2 to go in the first half of this 2-string. Hush goes over the crowd. Steve off the headpin as well as Bob. Steve leaving 7, just, or 3 rather. It's 7 on his fill. 103 to 97 at this point. Bob, what a shot! What a shot! Everything but the 10 pin. Everything but the 10 pin. Steve helps him out and goes right. And Bob settles for a 9. 106 through 9. Steve grabs 9 as well. Brings him up to 113. 1 to go in this first string.
Vroom, vroom. It's gonna take a really long time to reset that one.
I didn't realize when I move, I keep tugging on. Yeah, and it's like, so people are like, oh, stop moving it. It's a makeable lead, though. Makeable lead. I like his way better than Steve's. Six-pin difference right now. Oh, what a shot by Bob! What a shot! The wood coming back to take out the 10. Yep, come sit right up there at the headpin. What a timely shot by Bob Lee. And the headpin wiggles but stays up.
Yeah, now with the boys away.
So we got Steve finishes with a 121 that string. Yeah. Bob looking to get at least 5 here. Tie it up. And he gets that other 9 pins in the next string. And Bob drops 7. Drops 7. That puts him up 2 at the half. Well, technically 11.
Switch back?
So the final scores for that first string, 121 for Steve, 123 for Bob. I'm sorry, I couldn't read the screen.
What, you don't want some deadwood on your first shot?
Maybe if it was over more. Yeah. With the wood being that far up, Steve's ball would have just smashed some lights down there.
Yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he drops 8 off the head pin.
Campbell?
Backwards Campbell.
Wow.
Point taken.
Ball takes 2.
And yeah. Speed does matter. Yeah. That was a tough one. He had the double wood up against the 2-pin. Bob tried to do the other wood stuff. Well, at least you don't have to clear it now. Steve starts off with a 9. Yeah. Yeah. Bob. He sends the 10 all like through the cluster and takes nothing. So we got Steve with a 9 after 1. Bob with the +9 is looking at 16 after 1. And Steve with the half Worcester. Bob right on the head stick. You'd never know it though. He's got the cluster 5 on the right with the 7 pin. Oh, this is going to be a real pretty 10. Bob really right on that head stick. Can't grab the 9 though. So he'll look to get at least 1 out of this. Oh! What a bid. What a bid. Grabs 4 out of that for a 9 box. I think he might be getting a little tired. Bob also grabs 1 to give himself a 9. So we got Bob at 25, Steve at 18. Don't forget, Bob took that first string by 2, so it's a 9-pin. It's still a 9-pin lead. Steve again, half Worcester on the left this time. Oh, right in the pocket. Come on, 5-pin. With the wood there, though, it bridges the gap. So anywhere around the cap. Oh, what a pitch by Steve.
Good.
Wow. Takes everything but the 3-pin on that. Got to go for that front one. Just like that. Just like that. Big mark for Bob. Steve around the wood to grab the 10.
So lead doesn't include the 2 from last time?
No.
No. I'll put it this valley.
So it's still 9. And the lemon drop. Wow. Oh, his ball tailed back to the left a little there, but he gets a favorable lead after dropping 7. So that puts Bob at 42 after 3, Steve at 28. Bob, oh, way to miss. What a read.
Just the way you're playing, right?
Yeah. Oh, Steve hit the 7-10 pickup for the 10. After his,
That was a shot that can only be made by someone that works.
oh God, yeah. Yeah. Bob with his fill ball. Dropped 6, bringing him up to 58. So right now we have a 22 pin lead through 14. Bob just left the object pin. Steve seems to be running on fumes over there. Grab 7, 45 half. That's, I believe, his lowest half tonight. Bob finishes with 68 half. Yeah, that's a hammer. Hammer by Bob Lee. Nice ball. Yeah. Hey, Bob. Lapo said he loves the shirt. Yeah. Steve with the spread eagle plucks out the object 3 pin. Oh yeah, he's out of gas. He's out of gas. Another 7 box. 52. 52 through 6. Thank you. That was really burning my nose hairs.
Did you have it?
Yeah. No. But just smelling it this whole time. Yeah.
It's really.
Yeah. Is this blue cheese or ranch? I think ranch.
Probably ranch.
Ranch. Yeah. Yeah. Looking to convert this. And he does. And he does. Spare on strike. Spanky picks his too. So Bob's at 88 after completed frames. 98 and a ball in the 7th. Steve's at 62 and a ball in the 7th. Another good fill, maybe another mark. Puts us out of reach. That's not the fill he was looking for. Gets 4. Spingola grabs 7. Still got a chance. Not a good one. Oh, Spiggy all over it. All over it. 79 and a ball in the 8th. Bob's looking to maybe grab that cap or go in between them. Grab this 10. Pins become very big right now. Yeah, right on the cap. Pushes it right through. Bob Lee with 112 in the 8th. Yeah, I've never seen him this. Yeah. Well, he's not rushing anything either. Yeah. He's really locked in. That was a little wayward. He got the 5. He got 5 out of it. It's still a spare lead. Steve. I guess that's better than half list though. Drops 6. Brings him up to 85 in the 8th. Still down 29 though. I think Bob was going for the out on the 2nd ball. At this point, you just got to pick pins. Yeah, that should do it. 29. Both are open in the 9th. 1 to play. Bob with his 10. There you go, 122. Steve killing that wood. No 7 box, 92. Yeah, he just ran out of gas, unfortunately. waiting in between. That makes it really difficult with these ladders. Pop drops 9. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's over. Plugs the pocket. I know the wood rolls right out of the way. Why give him an opportunity to make it? Yeah. Bob, all over that. All over that. Oh, he's like, you know what? Oh, let's fucking give it a ride anyway. Whoops. Oh, he grabs the time. Grabs the time.
Hey, Steve, non-long. Good job by 30. Good shot.
So,
A lot of good shots.
yeah, Bob at 132 on a ball here. And of course, he wouldn't hit the head pin. Why would he? He didn't need to. He didn't need
I
to.
can't believe I didn't beat you a little earlier.
136. Bob finishes with totals of 136 and 120, 123
That was fantastic. Hey,
for 258 total.
someday I'll like to bowl with people in Ukraine after you win your war.
Yeah.